Breakfast is often touted as the most important meal of the day, but for those with kidney issues, it can be a minefield of potential problems. While many focus on overall dietary changes, the breakfast table harbors some unexpected offenders that could be impeding your kidney's healing process. In this article, we'll explore the scientific research behind common breakfast foods that may be sabotaging your renal health and offer some surprising alternatives to start your day on a kidney-friendly note. The cereal conundrum, not so healthy after all. Many people reach for a bowl of cereal as a quick and supposedly healthy breakfast option. However, for those with kidney issues, this common choice could be doing more harm than good. Key findings. A 2017 study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that high phosphorus intake, common in many cereals, was associated with increased mortality in patients with chronic kidney disease or CKD. Research in the Journal of Renal Nutrition revealed that many popular breakfast cereals contain high levels of added phosphates, which are more readily absorbed by the body than naturally occurring phosphorus. Why it's problematic? Phosphorus is a mineral that damaged kidneys struggle to filter out of the blood. Excess phosphorus can lead to bone disease, heart problems, and further kidney damage. Surprising fact, while whole grains are often considered healthy, they're naturally high in phosphorus. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that oatmeal, a popular healthy breakfast choice, can contain up to 180 milligrams of phosphorus per serving, a significant amount for those with kidney issues. Alternative. Consider low phosphorus grain alternatives like cream of wheat or rice cereals. Always check labels for added phosphates, often listed as ingredients ending in phosphate. The dark side of your morning coffee. For many, coffee is an essential part of the morning routine. However, this beloved beverage may be causing issues for those with kidney problems. Key findings. A 2019 meta-analysis published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that high caffeine intake was associated with increased risk of kidney stone formation. Research in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology suggested that caffeine consumption could increase albumin excretion in the urine, a marker of kidney damage. Why it's problematic? Caffeine is a diuretic which can increase urine production and potentially strain already compromised kidneys. It may also interfere with the body's ability to absorb certain medications used to treat kidney disease. Surprising fact. While many focus on the caffeine content, coffee is also surprisingly high in potassium. A single cup can contain up to 116 milligrams of potassium, which can be problematic for those on potassium-restricted diets due to kidney issues. Alternative. Consider herbal teas or decaf options. If you must have coffee, limit intake and be mindful of other potassium sources in your diet. Many people start their day with a glass of fruit juice, thinking it's a healthy choice. However, for those with kidney issues, this common breakfast beverage could be causing harm. Key findings. A 2013 study in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that high fructose intake, common in fruit juices, was associated with an increased risk of kidney disease. Research published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology suggested that regular consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages, including fruit juices, was linked to an increased risk of kidney function decline. Why it's problematic? Many fruit juices are high in sugar and potassium, both of which can be problematic for those with kidney issues. The high sugar content can also contribute to diabetes and obesity, further risk factors for kidney disease. Surprising fact. While orange juice is often cited as problematic due to its high potassium content, apple juice can be equally concerning. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that apple juice had a higher kidney stone risk index than orange juice, likely due to its high fructose content. Alternative, opt for water or herbal teas. If you must have juice, choose low potassium options like cranberry or grape juice and always dilute with water. Eggs are a breakfast staple for many, praised for their protein content and versatility. However, for those with kidney issues, eggs present a complex nutritional puzzle. Key findings. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher egg consumption was associated with a lower risk of chronic kidney disease in the general population. However, research in the Journal of Renal Nutrition highlighted that the high phosphorus and protein content in eggs could be problematic for those with existing kidney disease. Why it's problematic? While eggs offer high-quality protein, they're also rich in phosphorus and protein, both of which need to be limited in many kidney disease diets. Additionally, the cholesterol in egg yolks may be a concern for those at risk of cardiovascular disease, a common complication of kidney problems. Surprising fact, the way you cook your eggs can affect their impact on kidney health. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that boiled eggs had lower levels of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, compared to fried eggs. AGEs have been linked to increased inflammation and oxidative stress, which can be particularly harmful to compromised kidneys. Alternative, if you do consume eggs, consider using only egg whites, which contain less phosphorus and no cholesterol. Limit consumption and pay attention to cooking methods favoring boiling over frying. For many, breakfast wouldn't be complete without bacon, sausage, or ham. However, these processed meats can be particularly problematic for those with kidney issues. Key findings. A 2017 study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that high intake of processed meats was associated with an increased risk of end-stage renal disease. Research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology suggested that replacing red and processed meat with plant-based proteins could lower the risk of kidney function decline. Why it's problematic? Processed breakfast meats are often high in sodium, phosphates, and nitrates. High sodium intake can increase blood pressure and fluid retention, both of which strain the kidneys. Phosphates and nitrates can contribute to further kidney damage and increase the risk of cardiovascular complications. Surprising fact. While many focus on the visible salt on these meats, it's the hidden phosphate additives that can be most problematic. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that some breakfast meats contained up to 67% more phosphorus than their labels indicated due to phosphate-based preservatives. Alternative. Consider plant-based protein sources like tofu, scramble, or beans. If you must have meat, opt for fresh, unprocessed options and limit portion sizes. While breakfast remains an important meal, those with kidney issues need to be particularly mindful of their choices. Many common breakfast foods can hinder kidney healing and contribute to further damage. However, with knowledge and careful selection, it's possible to enjoy a delicious and kidney-friendly breakfast. Remember, everyone's nutritional needs are different, especially when dealing with kidney disease. Always consult with a nephrologist or renal dietitian before making significant changes to your diet. They can help you create a personalized meal plan that supports your kidney health while ensuring you get the nutrients you need.